Hello everyone, this is Diana Bedale and I'm from Washington State, as many of you know already. So guess what I have right now? I'm really excited. I see a little bit of the sneaky peek of the sauce sampler box, and so here we have it. I just clipped the tape out. I wish I'm excited because I'm actually waiting for some fabric that I actually like from Rotary Blake, so hopefully it's that one. So this is what it shows. It says my happy place. So I am excited, and it says in the back it shows sales into savings, and it's a little tiny boat there, and it says free shipping or orders over $25, and then it says 10% off with any 30 or more purchase of layer cake. So this is what actually shows. Well, one of the things with fat quarter is that you can only use one coupon at a time, so if you actually want to use both coupons, you have to actually make 2 purchases because they don't allow you to get more than 1 coupon at a time. So okay, I'm a I don't really know. Let's see. So it says my happy place, and then it shows basically what it is, what it came, and I'm not gonna read it unless I don't know what it is. So the first items, I know that you guys want to see the fabric, but guess what, that's the last thing I'm gonna show. So the first items I actually see here, it says it's a Sauce Standard Seam Guide 4-in-1 tool. It says set your quilt standards high. So it says it's actually a ruler. It's a little bit wider than normally. Usually it's there a little tiny plate like this, but this one is a little bigger, and it says so standard, and this has kind of fluorescent yellow color on it. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Give me 1 second. There you go. So it says here, I'm going to read the instructions because I can't really figure it out by itself. So it says measure in small pieces, set your stitches accurately, mark a quarter measurements, and trim a half square triangle. So this ruler is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 inches wide, and 1, 2, 2.5 inches on the height. So they do have a 1/4 measurements right here, and I do believe this one is basically when you want to point in a ruler or in someplace else, mark that 1/4 inch. And then they do have a small, I don't know if you can see it, those little tiny numbers. It is a hole in each one of them. So what you're gonna do, you drop the ruler on top of the plate of your sewing machine, and then you are going to, us as a quilter normally would use a 1/4 inch. So you're going to drop the ruler, the needle of your machines in 1/4 of an inch, or you want 1/8 of an inch. So you're going to drop in every single one of those. That depends what measurement you are actually looking for, but that's how it works. Really easy, simple to use. I think this is really handy for anyone who actually wants to be accurate. I know some people put tape on their machines, or some use a magnetic snap for basically keeping that quarter inch really most accurate can actually be. The next item I actually have here is a spool of Aurifil thread. So hopefully you guys can actually see it. This is a 200 meters, basically 200 yards. And the number this Aurifil is 2405. It's kind of silky, kind of pearl white color, really cute. Oh, the next item we have is actually an Rotary cutter. So this is pretty nice. This is one of the things that fat cutters should done a long time ago, or a couple of times a year. I do know that they actually sent a blade a couple months ago, and this one is actually one of the things I like, that they are actually start to listen to their customers, because normally they send couple notions that you are not going to really use much, like emerald pins. I don't really use emerald pins unless that I want to decorate my, I don't know, or those kind of tags that they actually send, the iron-on tags. So I don't really care much about those ones. I do have embroidery machine, so I can do it. But maybe for those ones that doesn't have, maybe it's handy for them. But I think this one is more worth it than any other thing. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I am a little bit struggle for see this fabric, because when I actually open the box, the first thing I see is feathers. So unless you guys know what, and the fabric's name is even Arctic. That's the name of the fabric. See, it says Arctic on it. So I don't get it. I really don't know, and it wasn't what I actually was expecting, because I mean, it's supposed to be a kind of beach thing or fabric related with beach, because they do put stars and shells, and in the back is a sailor boat, and then in the car is an anchor card. But the thing is, I don't see this fabric being related with boat or sea. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the fabric. It's just, I don't think that I get it. So I'm stuck right now. So, well, you can judge by yourself. This is a feather, and then flowers, stripes, squares, this one, dots. I don't know if it's me, but I don't get it. This is just really confusing. Maybe my brain is actually not processing this okay. It's just, come on, fat quarter. This is nothing related with what you guys are actually picturing here. Come on, what's wrong with, I don't know if there's something wrong with me or is something wrong with them. Anyway, the fabric, it's okay, and this one is actually a layer cake. It's only 20 pieces according to what I read over there. I'm really confused right now, because any of these fabrics has nothing, absolutely anything to do with with basically what they are meaning in their advertisement thing. Not even with the sneak peek, it's not related with absolutely anything. But I don't know, I am pretty overwhelmed right now. I kind of have a hard time, to be honest. I am only pulling, I am not even describing you the fabric. So this one is kind of mint color, and the previous one is kind of really light blue, like a pastel blue. I don't know you guys, but I feel overwhelmed right now. There's another one. It's just, I don't get it. I mean, for quarter shop, it has more absolutely other options that is brand new, the seaside. That's what I thought that they was going to send, to be honest. So here's the next one. This is the other flower, and then we have stripes and squares and feathers. So can someone actually out there in the world can tell me what this has to do with feathers, unless you mean the birds that are in the sea? But in reality, I don't get it. I think that they could do better than this, or be more accurately with their advertisement. And even in here, I feel overwhelmed. So come on, for quarter shop. It's better options out there. You just want to probably get rid of this fabric. I mean, it's not. I'm sorry, guys, and I'm sorry for Elizabeth Hartman, but it's nothing wrong with your fabric. It's just, it wasn't unexpected when they are advertising something with sailboats, anchors, and shelf, and then the next thing you know is something for Arctic. That's pretty icy, so I don't think it's ever related with anything here. So anyhow, the next item we have is actually the barn recipe. See, here's the measuring, and this is the block of August 2018. And then we do have the patent. I mean, the patent shows the fabric that they sent, but I don't get it, what is related with what they advertise. That's one of the things that, and it says here that the patent name is Easy Living, and it's a bunch of look like a couches and a lamp. So this is what they actually sent. I don't know, you guys. I feel overwhelmed. I don't know. So you know what, I'm gonna end this, because if not, I'm gonna keep going and going and going, and I feel already overwhelmed, because it wasn't what I expected. I mean, it wasn't that great what I expect, but I guess when you start to put numbers between prices and whole thing, it's worth it. This fabric is not anything at all related with clam, shelf, and sailor boats in the back. Oh, and you guys, sorry, get another coupon. It says enjoy 15% off of all the box items. I never will use that one, but anywho, I probably would use the free shipping or the $10 off of the layer cake, in case that layer cake likes me. But this is basically what it is, what we get. This half layer cake, we get a Rotary cutter, we get a pennant that have nothing to do with ocean and sea and sailor boats, a recipe, a seam guide, Aurifil thread. Anywho, guys, you know, every day is a surprise, so I hope Flat Cutter Shop can do it better next time. It's not that the fabric anything wrong for this lady, Elizabeth Hartman. It's just it wasn't unexpected. I don't relate it, guys. Sailor boards and anchor and this kind of fabric, flowering and feathers. I don't get it. Anyhow, anyway, guys, please let me know what you think about this kind of messy box, because I will tell you it's a mess. So I do believe that the person who actually is responsible for this box would have been way better. It has a lot of options out there for sea boats and those kind of stuff. But you know what? You judge by yourself, guys. So see you in the next video, and hope you enjoy. And please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you really like it, please subscribe. So see you in the next. I have a couple videos more down there. That purchase I actually made from another website. So see you in the next video. This was Diana Bedell. Bye bye.